Back with some more problem solving, and we're going to read the problem carefully. We have questions that we have to ask ourselves. The more questions you ask yourself, frankly, the closer you're going to get to the answer. You know, so let's take it one step at a time. This is a wordy problem, and a lot of times when these wordy problems happen, people get nervous. But there's no reason to get nervous. Be confident, have conviction. Maria invited 4 of her friends over for a water balloon fight in the backyard. Ooh, that sounds pretty good, especially on a hot day in the summer. At the start of the game, Maria gave each of her friends 2 water balloons. Now, how many of you have kind of figured out what's going on so far? Okay, great. So a question you could actually stop there is stop right there is if I have 4 friends and they each have 2 water balloons, how many water balloons do they have, all the 4 friends? Okay, but let's continue. She had 1 water balloon for herself. How many water balloons did they have altogether? Show your work and label your answer. So how many of you have kind of more or less figured it out? Well, that's good, but we have to show all work. Okay? So sometimes they throw in words just to kind of confuse you or to get you bewildered and befuddled. All right? But we have our information, which is just a fancy word for numbers when we're talking about math problems, okay? So Maria invited 4 of her friends over for a water balloon fight in the backyard. So she's got how many friends? 4 friends, okay? At the start of the game, Maria gave each of her friends 2 water balloons, okay? So we also know that they each got 2 water balloons, okay? Now, Maria, she had 1 water balloon for herself. Okay, how many water balloons did they have altogether? Now, probably a lot of you have figured this out already. This is very simple. But the question, when you read the question, then are they giving you the answer? Of course not. So we have to figure out what's going on. We have to piece this together like a puzzle. We have to be a detective or a sleuth or a private eye. Okay, to figure out how do I solve this mystery. Okay, so 4 of her friends each have 2 water balloons. You could draw a picture to help you, all right? But we do have groups because each friend, 2 water balloons each. Kind of visualize that. So we have 4 friends, and since we have groups, and then they're gonna, when you put them all together, since they each have 2, it's gonna be a total of something more than 2 water balloons when we pair it up with the friends. So we have step 1, we have 3 numbers, so we have how many steps? Exactly 2 steps. Okay, so 4 times 2 equals, of course we know that. Now 8 what? That's the question. 8 water balloons. We could do WB for now. All right, and step 2, we know that Maria had 1 water balloon, okay? So, excuse me. So the question is, how many water balloons did they have altogether? All right, so if she has 1 water balloon and they have 8 water balloons, is the amount of water balloons going to increase or decrease? And no, they haven't thrown them yet, so don't even attempt that. Exactly, it's going to increase. So we have 8 plus 1. The 1 represents how many water balloons Maria has. So 8 plus 1 equals, you got it, 9. 9 what? Right? How many water balloons did they have? Right, 9 water balloons. Maria and her friends, and her 4 friends, had 9 water balloons altogether. In total, that's really up to you. All together. And it's as simple as that, okay? So you really do have to ask yourself questions. Does it increase? Does it decrease? Do I have groups? What operation do I use? Okay, what are they actually asking me? What information do I know? Can I retell the story in my own words? Can I paraphrase? All of this helps. Did I actually ask questions? Did I complete my work? Did I use all of the information? And since it has 3 numbers, did I use all 3 numbers? All right. Did I check my work? Did I write in my solution sentence? Did I show all work? That's how you succeed, by being as thorough as possible.